Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
Welcome to the 2019 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. This is the 25th 1A stage contest, and it features Krobo Girls Senior High School, Obuasi Senior High Technical School, and St. Francis Xavier Minor Seminary. Let's meet the contestants. Obuasi Senior High Technical School. Obuasi Senior High Technical School is represented by
AJ Lawrence, final year. Ishen Kujodanya, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you doing?
Doing great, God's grace. Fine.
Wonderful. You are coming from prelims.
Yes, madam.
What happened there?
At the prelims, we met the SHS and Queen of Peace. Although we lost to Tepa, but we had enough marks to secure us the first place among the 18 highest scoring losing schools.
All right, that's good. That's good. Please, would you tell us a little bit about your school?
Okay. Obuasi Senior High Technical School was established in 1965, and our motto is Capita Digitis Collaborant, meaning our heads and hands collaborate.
All right, thank you. All right, so now this contest, what shall we expect?
Our expectations are simple and straight. We expect God's will to be done.
All right, I wish you well. Krobo Girls Senior High School. Krobo Girls Senior High School is represented by
Asare Joanna Deduko, final year.
And Pipro Sianora, final year.
You're welcome, ladies.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
Yeah, fine by God's grace.
That's wonderful. So, ladies, you are a seeded school.
Yes, please.
What have you been up to?
Well, I've been working very hard. Our senior students work very hard, and with determination, we are going to make it.
All right, that's good. But let me ask, when you are not doing science and math, do you do anything else?
Yes.
Yes. What do you do?
For me, I like to entertain people.
Oh, that's good.
I love to listen to music and dance.
All right, hopefully I'll get to see a little bit of all of this.
Sure.
But let's focus on today's contest. What shall we expect?
We expect that the strength of the Lord will be with us as we fight this battle relentlessly.
Best wishes to you.
Thank you.
St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary. St. Francis Xavier Minor Seminary is represented by
John Evans Dakura, final year.
Tabar Linus, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are
All right, you are coming from prelims.
yes.
What happened there?
Okay, at the preliminary stage of the competition, we met Kumasi Academy and Anglo Senior High School. And by the grace of God, we were able to make it through.
All right, that's great. All right. You are a minor seminary.
Yes, please.
Are you pastors in the making? Fathers? Are you?
Yeah, potential Reverend Fathers.
Hey. In that case, I know you said a lot of prayers for us.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. This contest, what are we to expect?
The best.
The best.
Yes.
All right, I wish you well.
Thank you, madam.
We've met the contestants. This is going to be an exciting contest. But before I sit down, I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GCB Bank, Vimto, Academic City College, Adansi Travels, Kenya Airways, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, GTP, FH Aachen University of Applied Sciences, Newmont Gold Corp Ghana, and Intervarsity. Our media partners are Joy News, Joy FM, My Joy Online, and YFM. This is a prime time production. My name is Elsie Kaufman, and I'm honored to be your quiz mistress. Thank you. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 1 bonus point. If not, there's a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. All of the questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. first set of questions will require 10 seconds of your time. I'm going to be starting with you, Krobo girls, but I have a preamble to all schools first. Preamble. Distinguish between a plant cell and bacterial cell with respect to the following. Distinguish between a plant cell and bacterial cell with respect to the following. So, Krobo girls, type of cell. Yes, Joanna?
The plant cell is a eukaryotic cell, while the bacterial cell is a prokaryotic cell.
You are right. Obuasi with the same preamble. Composition of cell wall. Lawrence.
The plant cell wall is composed of cellulose, and the bacterial cell wall is composed of peptidoglycan.
You are right. With the same preamble. Cell division. Linus.
Plant cell undergo meiosis, that is cell division, and that cell division, meiosis cell division is due to segment, while bacteria undergoes meiosis.
No, I can't accept that. For bonus. The plant cell divides by mitosis or meiosis. Mitosis or meiosis, and then the bacterial cell division occurs by binary fission. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Factorize as a difference of two squares. That's the preamble. Factorize as a difference of two squares. Krobo girls, x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus 4y squared. Nora.
Madam, we have the expression x plus 3 minus 2y. Multiply another expression, x plus 3 plus 2y.
You are right. Obuasi, with the same preamble, 9x squared plus 6x plus 1 minus 25y squared. Lawrence.
We have the expression 3x plus 1 minus 5y, multiplying the expression 3x plus 1 plus 5y.
You are right. St. Francis, with the same preamble, x squared minus the expression 25y squared plus 10y plus 1. Yes, John Evans.
You get x squared minus the expression 5y plus 1 in brackets all squared.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Yes, that's right, but I would have preferred you to have spread it out a little bit. So x plus 5y plus 1, that expression multiplying x minus 5y minus 1. Next set, 30 seconds. Krobo girls, determine the thermal efficiency of a heat engine that absorbs 800 kilojoules of heat from a hot reservoir and rejects 700 kilojoules of heat to a cold reservoir. Joanna.
12.5%.
You're right. Determine the thermal efficiency of a heat engine that absorbs 800 kilojoules of heat from a hot reservoir and rejects 600 kilojoules of heat to a cold reservoir. Lawrence.
We have 25.0%.
Okay. Determine the heat rejected to a cold reservoir by a heat engine of thermal efficiency 30% that absorbs 800 kilojoules from a hot reservoir. Yes, John Evans.
560 kilojoules.
You're right. Next set, 10 seconds. Define the term a periodic property of elements. Yes, Joanna.
There are characteristics that vary. There are characteristics of elements that vary periodically as you move across the periodic table.
I'm not going to accept it. Yes, which of you? Linus.
Periodic properties are the chemical and physical properties of elements which vary across the period with increasing atomic numbers and also down the groups.
Okay. Obuasi. Name any 3 periodic properties of elements. Any 3. Lawrence.
We have ionization energy, electron affinity, and electronegativity.
Yes. There are so many of them. Other possibilities are atomic radius, ionic radius, melting point, boiling point, atomization energy. But yes, those 3 are right. Explain why atomic radius is a periodic property. Yes, Linus.
Atomic radius is a periodic property because it varies across the period and down the group. That is, across the period it decreases, and down the group it increases due to increasing atomic number. And
yes. Linus, you have your back to me, so when you raise your hand, small thing like that, I can't see well. You can keep your back to me, no problem, but you need to raise your hand very well so that I can see that you are trying to answer a question. All right. The next one is one of those questions. It's a single question to all three schools, and then I go around gathering right answers. So when I get to your school, give me a right answer different from what has been said already. Okay? Okay, so 10 seconds, and this is the question. Name one, only one factor that affects wax production and comb construction activity in the bee colony. Only one. First choice, Krobo girls. Yes, Joanna.
Temperature.
All right. Obuasi. Yes, Lawrence.
Humidity. Humidity.
No. St. Francis. Linus.
Madam, water or rainfall? Water or rainfall?
No. Okay, so these are the factors. Nectar flow. The greater the flow, the more combs are needed for storage, right? Next one, egg laying. The more eggs are laid, the more comb cells are needed. Third one, the presence of a queen. Only colonies with a queen will build combs. The fourth one is what I got from Krobo girls. Temperature. Temperatures below 15 degrees Celsius favor comb building activity. And then the last one is the presence of pollen as a protein source. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Place two numbers between A and L such that the four numbers form a linear sequence given. Again. Place two numbers between A and L such that the four numbers form a linear sequence given. That means I'll give you A and L. Place two numbers in between to form that linear sequence. All right. So, Krobo girls, A is 12 and L is 33. Joanna.
We have 3 and 24.
That's incorrect for bonus. Which of you? Yes. Daniel.
19 and 26.
Yes. Now your major question with the same preamble. A is 2 and L is 20. Daniel.
8 and 14.
Yes. With the same preamble. A is 3.4 and L is 10.3. Linus.
3.5.
Go ahead.
Madam, the numbers will be 10.4 and 17.3.
That's incorrect. Yes, Daniel.
5.7 and 8.0.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds. Krobo girls, Find the impedance in kilo ohm at 8 Hertz of a circuit made up of a 40 Henry inductor in series with a 40 ohm resistor. Joanna,
160 ohms.
that's incorrect. For bonus, the right answer is 2 kilo ohm. Obuasi, find the impedance in kilo ohm at 5 Hertz of a series LR circuit with an inductance of 8 Henry and a resistance of 20 ohm. Lawrence,
13 kilo ohms.
that's incorrect. For bonus, the right answer is 0.3 kilo ohm. St. Francis, find the impedance in kilo ohm at 10 Hertz of a series LR circuit with an inductance of 5 Henry and a resistance of 20 ohm. Linus,
Madam, 0.37 kilo ohm.
that's incorrect. For bonus, the right answer is 0.3 kilo ohm. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. Krobo girls. 10.0 decimeter cubed of air at 100 kilopascal is transferred into a metal cylinder of unknown volume. At the end of the transfer, the pressure gauge on the cylinder measured 160 kilopascal. Calculate the volume of the cylinder if the transfer is done at constant temperature. Nora,
Madam, we have the volume to be 12.5 dm cubed.
that's incorrect. Yes, Daniel,
6.25 dm cube.
you're right. Your major question. A sealed cylinder of unknown volume is filled with two gases, A and B. At 27 degrees Celsius, 75% of the pressure of the mixture is due to A, and 25% is due to B. At 127 degrees Celsius, what percentage of the pressure will be due to A? You may leave your answer as a fraction. for a bonus. One 1.00 over 1.33, or 100 over 133. All right. Last question, St. Francis Xavier. A sample of CO2 gas occupies a volume of 750 centimeter cubed at 27 degrees Celsius. What will be the volume of the same amount of gas at negative 3.0 degrees Celsius? Pressure remaining constant. Linus.
The volume will be 675 centimeters cubed.
Yes. And that's the end of the first round.
You're most welcome to a new era of banking at GCB Bank, where there are no long queues at the bank. Because you can enjoy swift access to your account anywhere, anytime with GCB e-banking solutions. Experience a world where you have financial convenience from a bank with integrity. A world where you can focus on your business and trust us to provide you with limitless business banking solutions that will take you to new heights. When you need a loan, sooner is better than later. So we give it to you in 24 hours to make sure the experience is memorable. Whatever you need, sir, we have an exceptional team of diverse professionals ready to serve you with a smile. Trust us with your money. We are bigger, better, safe, and ready to take you places beyond banking.
GCB Bank, your bank for life.
At the end of the first round, St. Francis Xavier Minor Seminary has 12 points. Krobo Girls Senior High School has 12 points. Obuasi Senior High Technical School has 18 points. Four more rounds to go, round two. In this round, the questions are directed to all three schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, St. Francis? Thank you. Yours, Krobo Girls. Thank you. And yours, Obuasi. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. But be very, very careful, because if you attempt to answer a question and the answer is incorrect, or you are unable to provide an answer in time, you lose a precious point. Is that all right? For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have a maximum of 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. What is the length of a simple pendulum whose frequency of small amplitude oscillations is 0.50 hertz? Yes, which of you, please?
Madam,
Joanna,
we have
Nora.
10 over pi squared meters.
No, I'm not accepting that. The right answer is 1.0 meter. Next one. How much heat is needed to just melt 25 kilograms of a gold alloy whose specific latent heat of fusion is 64 kilojoule per kilogram? Yes, John Evans.
1,540 kilojoules.
That's incorrect. Yes.
1600 kilojoules.
Yes. Next one. Find the gravitational potential 20 centimeters from the center of a sphere of radius 40 centimeter and constant mass density of 5,000 kilogram per meter cubed. Too late. The right answer is negative 5.6 times 10 raised to the power negative 8 joule per kilogram. 10 seconds each. What is the overall goal of glycolysis? Yes. Which of you? John Evans.
To break a glucose molecule into 2 molecules of pyruvic acid.
No. I continue. Krebs cycle and electron transport system. Lawrence.
To produce ATP, which
Yes. Next one. Why is the presence of clay particles important to soil structure? Yes, Lawrence.
clay particles have high water retaining capacity, so when they are present in the soil, it helps to moderate the water holding capacity of the soil, and also helps the soil to bind together.
I'm not accepting it. All right. So the negative charges on clay bind to the positively charged ions and prevent them from leaching. Next one. Give one of the 2 main reasons why dioecious plants are rare in spite of the advantages of cross-pollination. All right, so yes, there are 2 main reasons. The first one is that about half of their individuals are male plants that do not produce seeds to be dispersed to increase their numbers. That's one of them. And the other one is that they are likely to suffer from pollination limitation because they are unable to self-pollinate and require another individual to pollinate their flowers for seed production. So either one would have been fine. Next set. First one, 30 seconds. Calculate the formula mass of the alum ammonium chromium 3 tetraoxosulfate 6 dodecahydrate. Atomic mass for chromium is 52.0. For sulfur is 32.0. For oxygen is 16.0. Nitrogen 14.0 and hydrogen 1.00. $476. Next one, 30 seconds. The complex salt KAlOH, OH in brackets, subscript 4, may be prepared by reacting aluminum foil with concentrated KOH. Hydrogen gas is evolved. Give a balanced equation for this reaction. Water molecules are required as a reactant. Yes, Lawrence.
I have 4Al plus 4KOH plus H2O to give 4KAlOH subscript 4 plus H2.
That's incorrect. The right answer, 2Al plus 2KOH plus 6H2O going to 2KAlOH4 plus 3H2 gas. Next one, 10 seconds. Aluminium tetraoxosulfate 6 dissolves in water to give a solution which turns blue litmus red. Why? Yes, John Evans.
This is because the aluminium tetraoxosulfate 6 dissolves in the water to produce aluminium ions, which undergo hydration to form a complex aluminium ion, which then undergoes hydrolysis to produce H plus ions or hydrozonium ions.
You can't be changing. Yes, go ahead.
The aluminium is from a weak base. The aluminium undergoes hydrolysis to produce excess H plus or hydrozonium ions, which make the solution acidic. Thereby, when the blue litmus paper is put into the solution, it turns red.
Yes. Last set, 30 seconds each. First one. Find the diameter of the circle with equation x squared plus y squared is equal to 16. Lawrence.
I have 8 units.
Yes. Next one. Given that I squared is equal to -1, evaluate the expression 3 minus 5i multiplying the expression 5 plus 3i. John Evans.
34. 34.
That's incorrect. Yes.
We have 30 minus 34i.
No. The right answer is 30 minus 16i. Last one. Find the solution set of the linear inequality. 8 minus 2 multiplying the expression 2x plus 1 is less than 2x minus 3. Yes, which of you, please? Nora.
Madam, we have the answer to be x is less than 2 or x is greater than 4.
That's incorrect. Too late. The right answer is the set x such that x is greater than 3 over 2. And that's the end of the second round.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.
Please keep them covered. Don't turn over until I ask you to turn over. And don't start until I ask you to. At the end of the second round, St. Francis Xavier Minor Seminary has 8 points. Krobo Girls Senior High School has 9 points. Obuasi Senior High Technical School has 25 points. We are at the top of round 3. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance Nsmq Star. This star is an award given to any team, any school that is able to earn a perfect score of 10 points in the round. If you're able to do so, each member of the team gets 600 Ghana cedis. That means 600 Ghana cedis to each of the 3 students and then 1 teacher, making a total of 2,400 Ghana cedis. Something working for, right? Yes. All right. So that's the Prudential Life Insurance Nsmq Star at stake in this round. Now, the problem of the day. It's a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes to present an answer from your school. One answer from your school. The problem of the day, as I have mentioned, is worth 10 points. Best wishes, everyone. Now let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Keep the pens down. Problem of the day. A fixed quantity of an ideal gas of constant volume heat capacity CV undergoes a 4-step cyclic process. Step 1, isothermal injection of a quantity Qi of heat at a temperature of Ti. Step 2, adiabatic expansion to temperature Tr. Step 3, isothermal rejection of a quantity of Qr of heat at temperature of Tr. Step 4, adiabatic compression to the initial state. A, determine the change in internal energy of the gas in each isothermal step. B, find the work done in the adiabatic expansion step. C, find the net work done by the gas in the complete cycle. And D, find the thermal efficiency for the cycle. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. please stop writing and present your answers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards as you have them here. How are you? So that's not your C, or is your C? Is a C? The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from physics. So contestants were told that there's a fixed quantity of an ideal gas of constant volume heat capacity, CV, and it undergoes a 4-step cycle process. The processes are given. There are 2 isothermal steps, and then 2 adiabatic steps. All right. Contestants were to determine first the change in internal energy of the gas in each isothermal step. All right, so we look at this carefully and we see that because internal energy of an ideal gas only depends on temperature, any process in which temperature remains constant occurs at constant internal energy. This means that the change in internal energy along the isotherms is going to be 0. So zeros. 2 points for this. Next, contestants were to find the work done in the adiabatic expansion step. So from the first law, du is equal to dq minus dw. This is the first law of thermodynamics, right? Along an adiabat, you have dq being 0. So if we simply substitute 0 for the dq, we will get dw is equal to negative du. In the second step, which is the step we are interested in, the initial and final temperatures are respectively Ti and Tr. So du is equal to Cv dt, and this is equal to Cv multiplied by that change in temperature. So CV multiplied by the expression TR minus TI. So the work done by the gas in step 2 is dW is equal to negative du, and this is equal to CV multiplied by TI minus TR. If you're able to do this, 4 points. For C, contestants were to find the net work done by the gas in the complete cycle. For the complete cycle, we have du is equal to 0, and so dq is equal to dw, and so the work done is qi minus qr. This is worth 2 points. Finally, they were to find the thermal efficiency for the cycle. The thermal efficiency is given by the work done divided by the heat that was injected. So we have qi minus qr, because that's what we calculated for C, right, divided by qi. And if you want to rewrite it, you will get 1 minus qr over qi. This is worth 2 points, giving a total of 10 points for the problem of the day. Contestants, let's start with St. Francis Xavier. First part, no, that's incorrect. Second part is also not correct. Third part is not correct. In fact, I thought, for the moment, I thought the third part was your second part, but then you assured me that it was part C you were doing. So it's not the correct answer for part C. For the last part also, by the way, if you investigate these steps, you see that it's a Carnot cycle. And our students memorize efficiencies for different cycles. So they are able to come up with some formulas involving temperature. That's fine. But the way you have written it there, there's no way you will get the right efficiency from this calculation. Attention to detail. So I can't give you anything. That leaves you with 0. Krobo girls. First step, no. Second step, no. Third step, no. But when you go to the last one, because you know formula work is very easy around here. Okay, so you expressed the efficiency in terms of the temperatures. I'm going to accept that because you've written it the way it should be, and that was worth 2 points, right? So that's 2 out of 10. Obuasi, first part, you were able to get that right. The change in internal energy along the isotherms, they are 0. You are right. So that was worth 2 points. You couldn't do the second part. You couldn't do the third part. But then you have the right value, or you have the right equation, or the terms are right for the efficiency. That's another 2 points, giving you a total of 4 points. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case the statement is available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If it's right, 2 full points. If not, there's a penalty, 1 point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you, Obuasi, your statement. In an electrolytic cell, reduction takes place at the cathode. Yes, Lawrence?
It's false.
No, that's a true statement. St. Francis, in the electrolysis of molten NaCl and concentrated solution of NaCl using inert electrodes. Let me start again. The electrolysis of molten NaCl and concentrated solution of NaCl using inert electrodes yield the same products. Yes, Linus?
Madam, is false.
Yes. The electrolysis of molten NaCl and concentrated solution of NaCl using inert electrodes yield chlorine gas in both cases. Joanna?
True.
Yes. A function y is equal to f of x is even if its graph is symmetric about the x-axis. Yes, Lawrence?
It's false.
Yes. A function is odd if its graph is symmetric about the y-axis. Linus?
Madam, is false.
Yes. A function is odd if its graph is symmetric about the origin. Joanna?
True.
Yes. The maximum speed of a classical simple harmonic oscillator is proportional to the angular frequency of the oscillator. Lawrence?
True.
Yes. The maximum potential energy of a classical simple harmonic oscillator is proportional to the angular frequency of the oscillator. Yes, John Evans?
It's false.
Yes. The total energy of a classical simple harmonic oscillator is proportional to the square of the angular frequency of the oscillator. Joanna?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Next set of statements, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. State whether the following are true or false of a person having problems with calcium and phosphorus metabolism. Did you get your preamble? No response means yes. Obuasi. The pancreas is not functioning properly. Lawrence?
True.
No, that's a false statement. St. Francis, with the same preamble. The kidney is not functioning properly. Linus?
Madam, true.
No. Krobo girls, with the same preamble. The gallbladder is not producing enough bile. Joanna?
True.
Oh, no. This is calcium and phosphorus. All right. Obuasi, soap is partly organic and partly inorganic. Lawrence.
True.
Yes. In the soap industry, the salting out process is used to separate the soap from glycerol. Yes, Linus?
No, it's true.
Yes. Soft soaps are produced using sodium hydroxide for the saponification. Joanna?
True.
Oh, no. If you want soft soap, you use KOH, not NaOH. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble. In the following, X, Y, Z, and W are variables, and K is a constant. Did you get your preamble again? In the following, X, Y, Z, and W are variables, and K is a constant. All right, so now, Obuasi, if Y varies directly as X and inversely as Z, then XY is equal to KZ. Lawrence?
False.
Yes. If Y varies jointly as X and Z, then Y is equal to KXZ. Linus?
True.
Yes. The equation Y is equal to KXZ over W, where K is a constant, is a combined variation. Nora?
It's false.
Oh. That's a true statement. An object subtends the greatest angle at the unaided eye when placed at the far point. Lawrence?
It's false.
Yes. An object subtends twice as large an angle at the unaided eye when placed at the near point as when placed at the far point. Linus?
True.
No, that's a false statement. An object at the near point subtends a greater angle at the unaided eye than the same object at the far point. Which of you? Yes, Daniel.
True.
Yes. Last set of statements. Your statement. Viviparity is a characteristic of hydrophytes. Daniel?
False.
Yes. Viviparity is a characteristic of xerophytes. Linus?
False.
Yes. Last statement. Viviparity is a characteristic of halophytes. Yes, Nora?
False.
No. That's a true statement. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Krobo Girls Senior High School has 10 points. St. Francis Xavier Minor Seminary has 18 points. Obuasi Senior High Technical School has 41 points. Round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. In order to solve the riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, St. Francis Xavier? Thank you. Yours, Krobo Girls. Thank you. Yours, Obuasi. Thank you. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. There are 4 riddles. Best wishes, everyone. First one. 2 American scientists are credited with my discovery in the sex chromosomes of Drosophila melanogaster. They discovered me in the spring of 1910 while working in the zoological. Yes, Linus.
The DNA strand. DNA.
No. While working in the zoological laboratory of Columbia University. They are Calvin Bridges and Thomas Hunt Morgan. In general, I can occur in any form of cell division that involves ordered distribution of chromosomal material. I am used to refer to the failure of homologous chromosomes or sister chromatids to separate properly. Yes, Joanna?
Non-disjunction.
You're right. I was reading the last clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a type of wave. I am capable of being polarized. I am characterized by oscillations perpendicular to the direction of... Yes, Joanna?
Transverse wave.
Yes. I was reading the third clue, 3 points. Next one. I am Greek in origin. I am famous for a geometric text, The Elements, which is still useful after 2,000 years. I was one of the pillars of geometry in some bygone era. Part of me is a lead, and part is a part of eucalyptus. I am associated with a certain type of geometry. So who am I? Yes, John Evans.
Pythagoras.
Oh, no. Which of you? Lawrence?
Differentiation.
Oh. Anyone? Part of me is a lead, the other part is part of eucalyptus. And we are talking geometry. Oh, is your hand up? Yes. Oh, you've quickly put it down. The right answer is Euclid. Surely you've heard of Euclidean geometry. Last one. I am a class of reagents in chemistry, especially in organic chemistry. Our members may be charged or neutral. We have special attraction to sites where electron charge is minimal, if not absent. If we had a way, yes. Daniel?
Nucleophiles.
Yes. I was reading the fourth clue, 3 points, and that's the end of the fifth round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Krobo Girls Senior High School has 16 points. St. Francis Xavier Minor Seminary has 18 points. Obuasi Senior High Technical School has 44 points. Krobo Girls Thank you for being here. We must say goodbye. Best wishes to you. St. Francis Xavier, thank you for being here as well. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road. All the best. Obuasi Senior High Technical School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Well done. Please prepare, and I ask your choir to also prepare well. And I shall look forward to seeing you at the quarterfinals. Viewers, we've come to the end of another contest, but before we leave, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GCB Bank, Vimto, Academic City College, Adanse Travels, Kenya Airways, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, GTP, FH Aachen University of Applied Sciences, Newmont Gold Corp Ghana, and InterVarsity. Our media partners are Joy News, Joy FM, My Joy Online, and YFM. As you know, yes, it is. We have more contests in the 1A stage. Next time, we'll bring you Mawuli School, Ola Senior High School, and Ghana Secondary Technical School. Make plans to be with us. Thank you once again for joining us for this contest, and see you next time. Bye.
Here's innovation from GOIL that takes you further. New GOIL Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and GOIL has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New GOIL Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. GOIL. Good energy.
You're most welcome to a new era of banking at GCB Bank, where there are no long queues at the bank. Because you can enjoy swift access to your account anywhere, anytime with GCB e-banking solutions. Experience a world where you have financial convenience from a bank with integrity. A world where you can focus on your business and trust us to provide you with limitless business banking solutions that will take you to new heights. When you need a loan, sooner is better than later. So we give it to you in 24 hours to make sure the experience is memorable. Whatever you need, sir, we have an exceptional team of diverse professionals ready to serve you with a smile. Trust us with your money. We are bigger, better, safe, and ready to take you places beyond banking.
GCB Bank, your bank for life.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential. Always listening, always understanding.
Central University, we are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and natural environment. My name is Xavier, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The project I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.